What is up, YouTubers? Welcome back to a brand new special video. Today, last night was NXT Takeover in your house. Very good show. I'll be breaking down my review and things you might have missed. Yep, I got Easter eggs, behind the scenes stuff that I want to talk about. This is a great video. I'm very excited to do this. Let's get into it. First of all, we got the Kickoff show. To be honest, I don't really watch the Kickoff shows unless they have matches. This one was only a 30-minute one. Kind of bad. Did like how they had that Pat McCaffrey, I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but like Pat McCaffrey, like guy, his like show. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know much about wrestling, but that was cool and different, just as not like the two normal guys. So that was cool and different. First of all, when we first went into it, we got like whatever the band playing the theme song for NXT Takeover in your house. Love the stage, love the graphics, absolutely amazing. Just has that 90s feel. Actually, they were commercials like for the ice cream sandwich, like cookie sandwich that you can buy now. I had it for, I believe, WrestleMania or Royal Rumble, one of those. My dad bought them, and they're really, really good. I highly recommend them if you're just looking for just a little sweet treat with your favorite WWE superstars on it. There was like commercials for that. There was actually I believe it was called like ICO Pro or whatever. That was like an old wrestling thing that did it. I don't think you can get those now, but you could get the ice cream sandwiches now. So that was really cool how they had like old school commercials for the wrestling. Then we got the 6-women's tag match. To be honest, I don't really follow the NXT women's division. The baby faces did win though, with like Mia Yim, like Dakota Kai lost and stuff like that. It was an okay match. I was basically just getting set up, all that, looking at them, all amazing staging with the like classic in your house. I'm pretty sure that's the exact replica. And then also I want to touch on the starter was Todd from the old In Your House shows. That was really cool how he started it and kept talking like throughout the show. Really cool. Then we got Finn Balor versus Damien Priest. Great match. Back and forth action. Finn Balor, I think now, since he defeated Damien Priest, he had a feud against Johnny Gargano, had a little feud against Keith Lee. I think it's time that he goes to the main picture. I don't know if I really thought Adam Cole would lose this title against Velveteen Dream, but he didn't. We'll talk about that a little bit later. I really hope that it's Balor, Adam Cole for the NXT Championship. I was really hoping Keith Lee would lose, Adam Cole would lose, then Keith Lee versus Adam Cole. Actually, Keith Lee versus Finn Balor for NXT Championship in an NXT TakeOver match. Would love that match. They're both amazing wrestlers. Even though Keith Lee kind of did disappoint me. I don't know if it was real or not. I kind of missed some NXT shows that he had like that stuff wrong with his eyes, stuff wrong with his knuckles. I don't know if it was real or not. That kind of ruined the match for me. We'll get into that a little bit later. But Damien Priest versus Finn Balor, really great match. One of the matches of the night. Then we got Johnny Gargano versus Keith Lee. Love the walking in the door. He kind of looked at one of the announcers with Vince McMahon. There was like a picture of him. Johnny Gargano, like there's like this room, walks through the door, then it's the staging. Really cool about that. He actually had his attire. I did not notice this before. I did come to terms with this in the morning. He had a Mandalorian vest on, and I really do see this now, because he had like the Mandalorian patches, had that like little like vest type thing, or like cape, like side cape type thing. Really amazing. Johnny Gargano's, he's known for having like Wolverine, Venom attires. He's had Captain Marvel, Captain America, Iron Man, just amazing attires. Him and Seth Rollins, one of the best attires ever. Great that he does the Mandalorian. He usually does Marvel, now he's going to Star Wars. Amazing. Keith Lee had some stuff on his tights and his jacket. Black Lives Matter. Terrible thing going on in America with cops and people being racist. This is terrible. 2020 should not be like that. Really stand up for Black Lives Matter. So that was really cool to see. This was an okay match. I think I put too much expectations to myself. I thought this was going to be an amazing match. It wasn't okay. They kind of really built on like really story based with Keith Lee's eyes. Keith Lee's knuckles. I felt that if he was going to lose the title, this was the time, because Johnny Gargano, first of all, that disgusting, put his things in his tights and then shoved it up his eyes. Like, he really weird and really disgusting, but I mean, that's his gimmick, that's his character, so you got to go through with the bad guy. But I really did think that, Keith Lee should have lost this. This is a perfect time for Keith Lee to lose this. Johnny Gargano's kind of in a streak. He beat Tommaso Ciampa in that NXT brawl. Really thought that this was the title, but maybe Keith Lee's definitely going to lose it sometime soon. Would love, again, Finn Balor versus Keith Lee for the NXT Championship. Then we got already Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream. Already, I thought it was going to be in the main event, but apparently the women's triple threat match, great match. We'll get into that a little bit later. This was the backlot brawl. Really cool. You see Adam Cole, he comes down in this monster truck feel, and then you see this monster truck that has flags with it. Then you get Velveteen Dream come out in this really small Lamborghini, I don't know what car it is, yellow thing. A Velveteen Dream's gear, people are pointing out that it looks like Roddy Piper, that he wore it in the backlot brawl. Now that I see that, it's basically 1000% based on Roddy Piper. Love really did like this match. This is probably the match of the night for me personally. Really cool. With the in-ring action, and then we go to the town area and stuff like that. When they were in the ring at first, it was kind of a glare that did make me nervous a little bit that I weren't going to see much, but it wasn't really in the ring much. First of all, the setup was amazing with the cars around the ring. Really cool. The Uber moment was cool. I thought I would love for them to actually go to other places. The Ubers to start to drive and they're fighting in the car, come out and you're in this random place and they just keep fighting with more accessories. That would be really cool, but again, that would probably make the match really lengthy. This was about 20-30 minutes, I think. Really cool with the ladder spot. I would love if Velveteen Dream jumped off the ladder. That would have been a way more cooler spot than him just get pushed off. The Undisputed Era obviously came in. We knew that. Dexter Lumis did what he said he was going to do with the painting. He said that they were going to drive him off. We have no idea. Maybe there's a little storyline base where Dexter Lumis puts him in this his lair or whatever, his house. Dexter Lumis is a crazy character, so we'll see what he does with that. Then that awesome chair spot with Adam Cole doing that flip pow driver onto Velveteen Dream with the chairs. Great match of the night for me. Not the match of the night, Killian Cross versus Tommaso Ciampa. Killian Cross does nothing for me, honestly. His character gimmick's weird. Not the greatest wrestler that I've seen with this match. Just a squash match. Wasn't even a pin. They called it off. Terrible match. I was expecting Killian Cross could do a lot for me if this match was really great. Tommaso Ciampa has put on some amazing matches, so this was his time, but I guess they need a squash match victory, but don't know what they're going to do with Tommaso Ciampa. He just got 3 losing streaks. I think that he's going to be gone for a while, then hopefully debut on the main roster. He's been vocal about him not wanting to go to the main roster because he's seen what people do. For example, Finn Balor did not do good in the main roster after he got injured. The Revival, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, Tyler Breeze, just a bunch of Samoa Joe, never really got a shot. So, I see where he's coming from. But if they can do well with him, that would be great on the main roster. I think he's done everything he could. Maybe win the North American Championship, I could see. I don't really see him win the NXT Championship. I think he's over that. Then, surprised to see not much DX. We did see that one thing trying to work the old computer, which is a callback to the old In Your House, where Shawn Michaels was trying to get the new computer. We see Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Road Dogg. Road Dogg's been with them a lot. That was a cool little funny scene. I expected to see them more. A little bit disappointed with that, but that's just me, my expectations. Amazing match, the women's triple threat. This was a very back and forth match. I think this potentially would be the match of the night if it was anyone else. But me, I love the kind of street fight, absolute brawl. I really like what WWE's doing with the they're doing really cinematic based matches, and that's why Backlot Brawl is the match of the night for me. Don't get me wrong, amazing match with Charlotte throwing Io Shea. Part of the reason is because I don't even know who Io Shea is, because I don't really watch NXT. I'm not, like, I watch it, but I'm not into it as much, let alone the women's division. So I don't know who that girl is. That's why it didn't really click with me. But man, was that finish amazing with Charlotte and Rhea Ripley in the, like, lock. And then you got the moonsault, bang, right into 1, 2, 3. That was an amazing finish. Amazing show. Probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. You know, I don't like to do those 0.5s or 0.25s. So I'm just going to give it an 8 out of 10. Did not disappoint. Well, I mean, if I didn't have as high expectations for the Keith Lee, Johnny Gargano match, maybe for a little bit more of an Adam Cole Velveteen Dream, but don't get me wrong, it was a NXT Takeover. Great thing about NXT Takeovers, they do not outstay their welcome. That's one of the reasons why I loved the Finn Balor and Damien Priest match almost more than the others, because it's just the short and sweet matches get to me very well. I was actually done with this show while there's still daylight, so that was really cool to see that. You know, WWE likes to go like 4 hours, 3 hours. Hope you enjoyed this little review / things you might have missed. Shout out to Wrestling Days for giving me some of these tips. Most of them I just found out on my own. But for the Shawn Michaels thing, I watched, saw he was pointing that out. So very special. I do watch Wrestling Days a lot. Watch almost the watch a bunch of live streams that he does. Just check out his channel. Very, very good. Subscribe. Only 150 away from a big landmark. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.